Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So according to the Tampa Bay Times, a January 6th defendant has been arrested again. 49-year-old California resident Victor Dennison was taken into custody on Monday, so just yesterday. He was arrested in Florida because he failed to appear at his trial. The trial was scheduled for June 5th of last year, so all this time. And so the court issued a warrant for his arrest. Evidently, it took 10 months to locate Dennison. And a neighbor actually got a video of his arrest. I don't want to get hit with a copyright violation, though, so I'm going to leave a link for you guys in the description box. If you're on YouTube or the podcast, you can find it there if you want to watch it for yourself. But for anybody who doesn't want to bother to go look at it, they set off flashbang grenades, or at least one that I heard, and then they called him out on a loudspeaker, and they demanded that Dennison come out. And he did. A short time later, he came out, so he was taken into custody without any issues, any incident. And WUSA 9, you might remember this. I think I covered this back when it happened. But they had reported that prior to his disappearance, Dennison sent a letter to his standby attorney and to the prosecutors, and it was just filled with sovereign citizen lunacy. Dennison referred to himself as the, quote, beneficiary of his trust, an American freeman, a living, breathing man, and Victor Sean of Dennison Trust protector. There were other names too, but I won't go into all of them. But Dennison wrote to his standby attorney and said, quote, "You cannot represent a living man. I'm a living man. An attorney can only represent the dead. When you use the words you and your, are you referring to a dead entity? Are you trying to summon the dead? Or do you mean the living, breathing man?" And then when I say standby attorney, by the way, it means the defendant has ignorantly decided they're going to represent themselves in court. So the court assigns a standby counsel in case they have legal questions, in case they need assistance. So anyway, Dennison's letter also warned, quote, "Let it be known, the provost marshal has been noticed." So I think he was trying to warn the authorities against arresting him, but gotta love these sovereign citizen cases. I just love these. I cannot wait until they come up. So I'm so excited about this one. They are so much fun, especially when they slam headfirst into reality and they get hauled off to prison. That's the best. And it's funny that this guy, of course, they would locate him in MAGAritaville, right? Of course he would flee to Florida. And he screwed up. He screwed up big time because Dennison was charged with only the basic 4 misdemeanors that they usually charge in these January 6 cases. So the ones you guys hear me rattle off all the time: entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. His case was also assigned to Trump appointee Judge Trevor McFadden. And he was only in the Capitol for 2 or 3 minutes. So this was a slam dunk for him. He could have taken even a plea deal for parading and gotten no time in prison. I almost guarantee it. Now, or even if he went to a trial, if he had a trial with McFadden, I mean, McFadden has let someone off with no charges. So this guy screwed up big time. He has now made things exponentially worse for himself. If the prosecutor decides to charge him for being a fugitive from the law, that is 5 years in prison, up to 5 years. And even if they don't, he is definitely now going to sit in a DC jail until his trial because he's now a proven flight risk. And to make matters worse for him, his case is now no longer assigned to Judge McFadden. It is now off of his docket. It says now Judge McFadden is no longer on the case. So it is now a crapshoot to see who this case gets assigned to. He better hope and pray it is not Judge Chutkin or one of the other tough January 6 judges. So this guy went from an almost guaranteed slap on the wrist, probation only, if that, to now sitting in jail until they can schedule a new trial and until they can work through all of the issues, all of the details with a new judge. But yeah, I mean, these people weren't at the Capitol because they're rocket scientists, right? Anyway, gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is someone who, has just been so in the right-wing bubble. He has no clue about what's really going on and how these cases have been handled and what he should and shouldn't have done. If he'd only watched this show. Oh, well. All right, I'll let you all know when I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you can donate, truly appreciate it. It helps to keep the show going. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.